love you so, so. Today was the greatest day. Today was the greatest day. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. When your love is spreads around like nothing else, spinning on your captain whale. Don't you ever let me go. The way you held me like you did today. Now I know, now I know, now I know I love you so. Now I know, now I know, now I know I love you so. Yeah, I know, yeah, I know, I know I love you so.
Can you handle overtrust? Can you handle overtrust that's not in you? Can you set yourself aside? Set yourself aside in order to stay true. I wanna know 'cause there's blood on the line. And if there's gonna be loss, well, I'll tell you it won't be mine. 'Cause you're my memory, darling. I say that's what you are. My memory, darling. I wanna want it, I'll take you to it. What you've got is black as night. What you've got is black, but what I've got is white. In the dungeons of your soul, there's a beast that I am not afraid to fight. I'll be on your trail till the end of time. There'll be forever vivisection of the
Would say Birmingham's a city. Down at St Andrews, we are all supporters of our team. We chanted super
And massive welcome to Monday night's Tilton Talk Show, and the very last one of 2019. Here we go. No wins in the last two at St Andrews. A bit of a poor performance against Queen's. Queen's Park Rangers. An improvement against the Baggies, but unfortunately Charlie Austin made the difference. Monday nights, it's what it's for. It's what it's for. The Tilton Talk Show. Let's do this. Let's do it. We've got an hour and a half now. We've got a good last 15 minutes coming up, and there's plenty of fun to have in between. Sit back, strap yourselves in, get ready for the ride. The world's one and only Tilton Talk Show.
It's Birmingham forever. Let's hear it from the stand. So come on, city, sing this song once more. We are the lads from Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy, following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We are the lads from Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day.
And action, here we go, the Tilton Talk Show, the last one of 2019. A very big welcome to all our followers, audiences, listeners, viewers, and everybody who helps and contributes. And thank you for everything you've done throughout the whole of this last year. Right, on we go. Queen's Park Rangers first, we'll start with that one. Poor performance. Thank you to everybody at Bawdsey Labour Club, certainly from myself, Chris, my son, Adam as well. The hospitality was absolutely amazing. And I got to meet Dealey Adebola.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. And my son was so jealous because he just dashed in the room, had his photograph with me, and then dashed off. And he'd go, where is he? Gone, man, gone. You missed him, kid. And we'd like to welcome onto the Tilton Talk Show tonight Carl Newton, a.k.a. Eddie. now going to be known as Eddie all night long. And Carl has very kindly been to St Andrews, take some smashing photographs. Which, thanks to who helped at Blues, was it
Roy, the official
Roy,
photographer.
the official photographer, Roy. He wants to come out actually. Must get hold of him.
Yeah.
He's a nice bloke. He'll chat for hours.
I know. He's cracking chap.
Goes home and away. He's up at West Hills most days.
I met him at the kit launch.
Yeah.
He was brilliant, lovely. And what we have is an amazing, and I mean this is an amazing, unique, one-off photograph of St Andrews, taken by Eddie.
Can you put it towards your? That's it.
There it is, fully signed by the first team. Yep, that's every team member on there. So, thanks to everybody down the Blues who helped to get that, and that is going to be auctioned. All proceeds will be going to Birmingham Homeless Support Team.
Fantastic.
And the amazing outreach work that they do.
Yeah.
Very
there you
good.
go. And Carl's also very kindly bought in for each of us. Sorry, Eddie. Gonna get that wrong so many times tonight.
Can I just quickly say the bidding's starting at £150.
£150. So we're already on £150. If anybody wants to beat that, £150, fully signed.
Which is astonishing.
It's an A4 photograph in an A3 frame.
Yep.
Signed all around the edges. It's lovely, wonderful.
I want it.
One-off. It's absolutely unique.
She's very good.
It is a
For
one-off.
the blue nose in your life for Christmas.
Absolutely.
Only a week away.
And if anybody wants to buy it, I've never mentioned that it's actually my birthday on Christmas Day.
Am I?
It's that great song, isn't it? You know, I wish it could be Christmas every day.
Every day.
If it was, I'd be 21,175 years old today.
Some would say you actually do look that old.
I do feel that old sometimes, but don't worry. So, no, Carl, thanks ever so much for that. That is a brilliant, like I say, a unique piece of memorabilia there. And
Absolutely.
not only glad to be in the presence of it, but, you know, glad that we can auction it and help others out along the way. And that's what the Tilton Talk Show has been doing all year.
Absolutely.
All season long. Yeah, okay. So the Queen's Park Rangers Day. The food was absolutely astonishing, outstanding. As a matter of fact, wasn't it, Chris?
Oh yeah.
It was outstanding.
Cracking.
The hospitality was wonderful. The friendship, the camaraderie. But unfortunately, we were right in front of the Queen's Park Rangers fans, which was a little bit, especially when they got the second one. But having said that, we were warm and they were cold, and it was quite a cold night as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was freezing. Yeah.
Lacklustre performance. We really didn't turn up. They were there for the ripping as well.
Yeah, I think that first it was one of them games where the first goal was so crucial, wasn't it? And obviously they go and get it right on the stroke of half
I know,
time.
it's worst time
It's
you've
so
got.
annoying, isn't it? And then obviously the team goes in at half time deflated, obviously after just conceding,
Yeah.
and then you've got to obviously try and come back. And we had a go. I mean, we started the game okay. Beeler has that chance, that sort of that cross shot where Jimenez slides in, which had a bit of Gaza Euro '96 about it,
I
didn't it?
thought that at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it obviously just never happened, and that goes in. Obviously, it's a different game. So that first goal was massive in that game, and they got it. So
The two things that stood out for me against QPR were the amount of times we had situations for a decisive pass into the box in the first half and he found nobody. And also the same problem we had with the first goal against the Baggage, really. There was, I counted 6 blue shirts in the box. Not one of them clears it. They're all waiting for the offside call, but you're not going to get them in this division with the standards of refs. So you've got to play to the whistle, and if a striker goes through on goal and he knows he's off but it ain't been blown, he'll still put it in the back of the net and the defenders have still got to clear it there.
does it drive you mad though when players are offside and they leave it? And even when it's the opposition's players, you panic, obviously, because you think he's one-on-one with the keeper. Or if it's us, you get up thinking, go on. And then he puts his flag up like 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why
I
did they
don't
do
think
that?
I've seen one lino this season down there who's been up with the gameplay.
Or the
constantly.
other thing is, the one that really grates me as well is the linesman waiting for the referee to make a decision, and then he puts his flag up as to whichever the one that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
But in
I
this
don't-
league, it happens the other way around, doesn't it, as well?
I don't know if it's because they've got to be behind play for whips crosses or what, but I've not seen one lino down on that one side from my seat in the COP 22 that's up with play constantly. They're always behind play.
Yeah.
So I just don't get it. I don't see how you can call it right if you're not up with the line of play.
Yeah. So when was your first game? You remember?
Would have been early 1999. I couldn't tell you who we were playing, but
No?
I can tell you roughly when it was, because my mum and dad had split up and my dad decided me and him would see each other weekly by going down the Blues. So, yeah, that's when it all started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
A lifetime now in front of you. Enjoy.
Yeah, cheers.
You'll be as bold as him before.
There ain't much left. There's a little strip. That's about it.
We could call you Badger, couldn't we?
Been called worse.
Both in the away kits then, the away kits that don't get used.
The white kits that we don't wear, yeah.
The unofficial ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Very smart.
I quite like the shirt. It's a nice shirt, isn't it?
It
We tried
is.
to blag a gilet off Boyle Sports, didn't we?
Pardon?
We tried to blag a gilet off Boyle Sports.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because
You
the
never know. We still might get one.
young girl had got they got Boyle Sports sleeveless jackets on.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
doing the waitressing and this, that, and the other.
Oh, yeah,
We were
yeah.
trying to blag one, but no, couldn't get hold of one. So, but if Boyle Sports are listening, then I'm always welcome for Boyle Sports gilet to advertise. And obviously, we give thanks to Boyle Sports for all the tickets for the games that we gave away last week, and they all went to good use.
And the half-time entertainment, which is quite comical as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
The kid was
Yeah.
good Saturday, wasn't he?
It was,
He got 100
yeah.
points, didn't he?
Smashed it.
I really didn't watch it.
Oh yeah,
No.
the one of our fans got 100 points. Well, he got
Right.
100. Was it 120?
110 in the
110.
end, I think. Yeah.
So he got, but his first attempt, he got it straight in the middle.
Banging.
Yeah.
So what did he win for that?
Was it 2 tickets for hospitality?
Yeah, he got hospitality,
Yeah.
and he's top of the leaderboard now, so he'll be on stage at the Players' Awards if nobody beats that.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's good, isn't it?
That's pretty cool.
Fair play.
Yeah.
So yeah, QPR anyway was one to forget, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just,
You know,
it
it
was just
was-
nothing. It was like you'd have like 30 seconds of really good football, and then no end product. You'd have the movement, and everything would be there, and
Yeah.
then it would just like fall to bits at the end. Or
Yeah, it was just one of them frustrating nights, and they stifled us and got the first goal, and then obviously the second goal, Colin's already been booked. He wouldn't commit to, obviously the thought of bringing him down and getting sent off, second yellow. So then obviously no one's coming across to cover Colin either, and then he's obviously got a free shot at goal, and it was a good goal to be fair to the kid,
was
but
a good goal, yeah.
I think there was an element of him holding Colin off as well, if you look at it on the
Yeah,
replays.
yeah,
He did
yeah.
use a lot of upper body on it.
yeah, oh yeah, full credit to him for that. But I do think on another day, he probably would have took one for the team there and took him down. He
Yeah.
probably took a yellow if he hadn't already been booked.
Tell you one thing I did learn though, for all that talk of Haller and us wanting to sign him in January, I didn't know the lad was on till he was pulled off. He had a quiet game for me.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice he was there.
Yeah, no,
There you go.
yeah.
Hey ho. Right, okay, so that's covered off the Queen's Park Rangers game. I think we'll
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I think Pete Taylor's just said we're missing Crowley badly, which we are for creativity.
Yeah.
You know, he's been one of our most creative. Him and Villalba are our team.
Yeah.
But there's one thing. Look, we didn't win either of those games. We certainly played a lot better in the West Bromwich game.
Yeah.
But people calling for Pep's head. Come on, be
No.
real. Stop it.
Just give him, give him another transfer window at least and see how we
He's
go.
got to have this window, right? You know, we can't go around chopping and changing. That's not.
We're going back to square one then,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Yeah.
For me personally, I think if we can consolidate mid-table this year,
We
Not-
don't play
not-
hoofball anymore, do we?
not have a last day relegation ding dong, we can
They are good,
survive.
though. They're good.
Yeah, they're exciting if you're on the right side of them, but there's only a matter of time till you bite the bullet like them from B6 showed a few years ago in the Premier League.
So they do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do, yeah. But I think you give Pep the rest of the season, you let the lads develop, you let him get a couple more jigsaw pieces in the two windows, and I think we'll be a force
it's not
next year.
rocket science. We all know the areas that need improving, yeah? And I'm sure Pep knows, right?
Yeah.
And as was said a few weeks ago, we've got a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C for the January window. So we've just got to wait, sit back and...
Here's a question. A few weeks ago, we would have said keeper and striker. I'm wiping the keeper off now. What about you two?
Louise,
I'd give Truman the rest of this year, and if he's not up to it come the summer, get a new number one when camp goes.
in 3 games. That's not a good record.
But then how much do you blame the defence in front of him?
This is why I say it's a team game, isn't it? Yeah, obviously,
I don't think any of them are down to goalkeeping howlers as such.
Not
like-
howlers. It could have been a little bit sharper for one of those goals last week.
The one at Reading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit sharper. But no, I'm not knocking him. Don't
No,
get me wrong.
he's
Yeah.
doing well.
You know,
He's doing well.
He's still
developing,
learning his
he's
trade.
learning.
Yeah.
And I hope he goes on to amazingly wonderful things for Blues. I really do.
yeah.
And I mean that.
Yeah.
But you know, we can't keep leaking points. We've dropped these 6 points now.
Yeah. We're missing Roberts though and Clark Salter.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're
right.
missing Roberts, absolutely.
Do you think they'd be our first 2 choices now, or do you think Dean would still be in as captain?
Dean's club captain, I'd still have him in there. I liked the way Roberts and Dean started the season.
Yeah. Oh
Until
yeah.
Roberts got his injury, and I think that would be a solid partnership as your choice, eh?
I just like what Clark Salter was doing before he got injured.
Yeah,
A couple of games
yeah.
he played, he looked really
Pete
good.
Taylor says couple of January signings and a few cleared out the second half of the season could be a big playoff push. That would be brilliant. You know,
Stranger things have happened.
To get Blues
Yeah.
into the playoffs. You know, come
I'm
on.
pinning my
Ooh.
hopes more on us being a force next year. I think he needs a couple of windows, and a couple of the youngsters need to get that bit of experience up, and then next year I reckon we could be a massive force in that division.
Nicholas Wasbury saying Blues win 3 points away at Hull. Need Pep to stay. Of course we do. Craig Courtney, a goalkeeper, is only as good as his defence. He is. You're
Absolutely.
absolutely
True.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lindsay Phillips, not a clean sheet kept yet. Bring back Camp, but then she is a campaholic.
He won't be with us next season. Well, he's out of contract in the summer.
Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. 35, isn't it?
35.
Yeah,
He served us okay though. Again, you know.
Yeah, he's done a job for us while he's been with us.
Yeah.
And you can't knock the lad for effort. He's worn the shirt with pride, and he's given his all.
Yeah.
And Craig Courtney says, don't big up Camp as Lindsay Phillips will get excited. We've already had that issue on the day, mate. Graham Brown Truman will come good. Top lad. Stephen Kale, 7 put past him. None his fault. Give him till the end of the season. So that seems to be the consensus.
Well, you telling me any other goalkeeper can stop the likes of that one Charlie Austin goal the other day, or that young lad of QPR? Not a prayer.
No,
Not a prayer.
Kev Kelly, striker. That's all we need. The defence would have the pressure
off. I agree with that totally.
Oh, yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah. Steve Bruce used to say, didn't he, when he was our manager, you're only as good as your strikers.
We've only won games this year by 1 goal.
Yeah.
The difference is if we get a striker, we can start then getting that 2-goal margin and putting games to bed, and then there's not the pressure and the nerves on a makeshift or young defence, and that's why we need the striker in there.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Jimenez and Djukovic together,
No,
I think they're both too similar.
Yeah.
You know,
Here's a question I asked my dad Saturday after the game. Would you take, instead of Jimenez and Juki up front, would you maybe swap one of them for Bella?
yeah.
Give him a run
Bella
out.
was exciting. At the Queen's Park Rangers, he was.
It's a shame he had to go off.
Yeah, I know, terrible. And obviously, a lot of people thought that was tactical, including me at the time.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
Why is he took him off?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he's got a
Groin.
don't
Don't risk
go out
it.
and risk it.
Yeah.
Just get the lad off, get him
That's it.
fitted back up again in a couple of weeks. And,
Yeah.
but he was terrorising their defence. You know, the movement on and off the ball
absolutely.
was just absolutely superb.
Yeah.
And here's the other choice in my mind. Adam George for Robbo in the under-18s, he's banging goals in for fun. He got another hat-trick at Sunderland at the end of last week.
Yeah.
Would you maybe take a chance on him?
How old is he?
I'm not sure.
18, isn't it? 18?
17, 18. He's one of the older
18.
ones in the group.
I'd take a chance on
Give
any
him the
youngster.
experience.
Look at the state of me. I can hardly freaking walk. There's no good me trying to offer services.
Yeah.
Don't forget, lovelies, all you got to do is share this stream on your personal Facebook page to win a chance to win some goodies.
Mike
next
Hanson's
week.
just said that Steve Bruce couldn't sign a decent striker. What about Mikael Forsell?
Yeah.
Or Esky.
Well, yeah. I'd snap your hand off for either of them two now.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Mikael Forsell was
He was
Bruce's
brilliant.
Force was unbelievable.
best striker.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I must say, though, in all the years I've been going, Jude Bellingham is the best I've seen from our academy.
I keep forgetting
I know
how,
we've had Redmond and
how
Damari
old
Gray.
he is.
Yeah.
And his younger brother made his
Yeah,
England's
England,
under 17
yeah.
debut the other day as well. Yeah. Saw
And he's
that.
with us as well, isn't it?
He is.
It's
He is.
exciting, that, isn't it?
Well, if you look at some of the results Robbo's getting with the under 18s, it's stunning.
Yeah.
It's stunning to see that coming through.
Yeah. So, yeah, Jude Bellingham, I think he's just something special.
All sat there waiting in the
I had Mike Phelan and Adi Boothroyd sat behind me on Saturday as well.
Name checking, are we?
Yeah, Mike Phelan from, obviously, he's Man United assistant manager.
Yeah.
And I always have a look behind me, see who's there, see who's in.
That's it.
Waiting for Southgate to come in next.
Just in the comfortable seats.
No, I'm just in front of them.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And I had, Mike Phelan was sat with Adi Boothroyd, so, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Whether they were watching Jude Bellingham or, obviously, I know the Baggies have got a few good young kids as well, haven't they? So.
thing I love about Bellingham is you genuinely get the impression if he wasn't out there playing, he'd be in the stands cheering. And if you notice,
Absolutely.
most of the players for both sides are down the tunnel, and Jude's always stood in front of the Tilton celebrating.
I love it when he does
Proper
this,
blue
when he
nose, yeah.
G's up the crowd. When he's, when he puts a challenge in
They
us.
certainly do need Gene up as well, don't they? Eh?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my goodness
That's the
me.
sort of
I am
players you
sick
want.
and tired. I'm sick and tired of away supporters singing Is This a Library?
Mm.
St Andrews, for crying out loud sake. Never happened in my day.
No.
Well, I said to our dad,
Even when there was 5,000 of us there, we were still 10 times noisier than what we are now.
I said to our dad ahead of the Baggies game, I said, the Baggies must be in town. We've got an atmosphere for once. That didn't last long. Obviously, once they equalised, it went quiet again.
Yeah. But no, we're definitely onto something with the squad and the team, and one or two good signings away from.
Absolutely.
We can put a good run together. We can get if we can make the signings in January as good as what we made last summer.
Can't fault his recruitment.
I can't fault Crowley.
Unbelievable.
I like Vialba as well, although he's a bit in and out. I do like him.
Well, Sonny as well.
And Sunic,
Yeah.
Sunic is top draw for me in that position.
Bella.
And Bella, looks good.
And Josh.
And McEachran, and Montero's look good as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he's made a bad signing yet, has he?
We're not far off, are we?
No,
We're not.
just
far
need
off.
goals. We just need more goals in the team.
We need the rub of the green, a little bit of luck.
Yeah,
Coventry seem to have it at our place.
yeah,
Long live the curse.
yeah. So
Alrighty, okay, so we're up to £150 on this wonderful photograph.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is again.
I'm going to get the photograph of the photograph up in there.
That would be superb if you could, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Well, actually,
gonna
no,
find-
leave it there because it covers my face and then people don't have to see me.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So £150 bid on that so far. Please, 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 can we make some more money for our friends at BHSC?
So we've covered QPR.
We covered QPR.
So the
we're going to
West-
talk about Edward Zeng now.
Oh, okay.
Right, he's changed his Twitter name and now works at Warwick University.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it seems like he doesn't work at the Blues anymore and he's unfollowed the Blues on Twitter.
Oh, right.
So if anybody knows any news about Edward Zeng, let us know.
No idea. Don't know what's happened there.
Strange one, isn't it?
Mm.
Unless it's belated fallout because he was the one that offered the fan out in the car park.
You welcome?
Yeah.
Hence the name of the show
Did you
tonight.
say it's a strange one, or he's a strange one?
It just it seems strange.
It's
that
a
there's no
strange
announcement
situation.
from the club.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Don't know.
don't know.
I don't know. No idea.
Oh, it's not my business. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it was nice to know these things, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was his role anyway before? I know obviously was he was just one of the board of directors. Was just one of the board of
They
directors.
looked after the cop, didn't they? Car park.
The boxing ring. You want come?
There you go. There's a picture just come up now of the said picture, and it's up to £150, all going.
Very good.
When are we closing off the date?
Show after the show, I think.
Yeah. End of the show.
So by the end of the show,
Yeah.
By 9 p.m?
Exactly 9
I think
p.m.
so.
When the
Yeah.
clock strikes, and I'll go by that clock up there.
Yeah,
When the second hand strikes 9 o'clock, that'll be it.
That'll be it.
Done.
That's it. No
Yeah.
Fergie time.
And it will be sold. So please, 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 if somebody's got any money out there, Help us out.
Yeah. Should we talk about the Baggies game now?
No. Deflated, mate. Deflated. I really thought we'd get. I didn't think we'd get anything against the Baggies. I really didn't.
No.
Yeah? But I did think we could muster something up against Queen's Park Rangers, and we just didn't turn up. We didn't. We didn't show up.
Yeah.
No, but we certainly performed a lot better against the Baggies, and we certainly deserved something. But you don't always get what you deserve, do you?
Yeah, I think I was a little nervy going into it after the QPR game. But I feel we went.
I was sat at home cooking for 40 people. 40 people. Happy birthday, Courtney Hudson, for the 14th of December. Courtney Blue. She's pledged allegiance to St Andrews and to the Blues in here. And,
Brilliant.
Yep, so she had a very nice birthday party at ours.
Have we lost Jim Smith as well since the last show?
I
I think we did. We talked about Ron Saunders in the last show, but Jim Smith passed, didn't he, a couple of days after?
Just horrible.
Yeah, it was
horribly
Tuesday.
sad.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Jim. Oh well, I mean, I just remember him at the Blues when I was a kid.
Yeah. He was the manager when I was born, so 1979, yeah.
And I
Obviously
think,
don't remember him, but I know he was the manager when I
I
was
think
born.
one of the tributes was obviously Harry Redknapp worked quite closely with him at Portsmouth, and
Yeah.
he said Jim always spoke fondly of the Blues, and he said he loved his time there, and he was one
Yeah.
of the ones that recommended I took the job there. So that's testaments to the guy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
oh yeah.
Yeah, and some quality side back then it was. Quality. Proper hard nuts.
Yeah. Most of them couldn't. I was saying that having this conversation on Saturday that the physicality in the game is just not there anymore, is it?
No.
They took it out.
Everything's changed.
You can't put a challenge in there.
Everything's changed.
The referee blowed the whistle for a challenge on Saturday, and I said to like the guy next to me, "There's no way that would have been a foul going back 20 years." You know,
And as someone said not long ago, it will eventually become a
a non-contact
Yeah.
sport.
Yeah. Never
Yeah,
thought
mate, they keep destroying it and ripping little bits off it.
Mm.
There and there. Yeah. Anyway. So we don't know then what's up with Edward Zeng. Why
No.
he's seemed to have gone missing.
No.
And don't forget, also, all you got to do is share this on your personal Facebook stream today
Yeah.
to be the chance with winning some prizes next.
Kevin Kelly, Paul, 1979. You've had a hard paper round. Absolutely, Kevin. That's having a season ticket at the Blues since 1995.
I've been going since 73.
I've been going since
I think it was December 73, Newcastle United.
yeah.
Yeah.
My first game.
1991. I started going regular, but I didn't get a season ticket till.
Oh, you're
I
on
left.
about football?
Yeah. That's all right.
Oops.
So yeah, the Baggies game started really well. Obviously, got
Yeah.
the early goal, fantastic, and then straight away they're going to equalise.
I
Pretty
literally, I feel we went pound for pound with Baggies, and towards the first half, the end of the first half in particular, we looked the more
better
dangerous side.
Yeah.
But obviously they've got a striker who's prolific in this division for getting goals and changing games, and they brought him on, and that made the
that
difference.
was it. Bang bang. Yeah.
And I'd say that was probably the only difference between the sides on the day, because it was end to end, and it was pound for pound.
Yeah. It's just disappointing to get the lead twice and not come out with
absolutely.
anything. You know, but again, you know, what a pass from Bellingham to Pedersen.
Oh yeah,
And if he puts that in,
unbelievable.
that
yeah.
would have made it 2-0, wouldn't it? Is that
Yeah,
right?
I
Or
think
was
so.
it
Yeah,
2-1?
there was a few of those sort of moments.
Yeah.
I think Bella had a couple of free kicks that were
Yeah.
reasonably close. I think
Yeah.
one even hit the woodwork, didn't it, as well at
Yeah.
one point? So
Yeah.
Yeah, very unfortunate day out, really.
But you know, to score two, obviously, and not get anything from the game is disappointing. But
Kim Upton says my grandson is the mascot at Hull. Let's hope he is a good omen. Let's hope he is, and all the best and have a great day. Lindsay Phillips, I like Truman, but I think he panics on the ball when passed back to him, and an attacker going through the defence. So yeah. Stephen Cow doesn't want me to get him started on the atmosphere at home games. I think it's a serious talking point, to be honest with you.
yeah, well, me and my dad were talking about when I first started going down, and one of my earlier memories was the Ipswich semi-final, and when AJ rounds Richard Wright, the foundations of the Cop and the Tilton were bouncing.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time it was like that down there.
Fulham.
Yeah, probably.
last game of the season.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. But we don't get many. Kev Kelly, Nick, the modern game people go to be entertained and not to sing and support. I know, Kevin, it drives me mad. Obviously being old school as well, you know, all those members of the old cop. And
That's it.
It's a bit disappointing when they went 3-2 up, 10 minutes to go, and there's so many people that get up and walk out. You know,
Yeah,
it's
when I
like-
first started going, TF used to constantly encourage the crowd to be the 12th man, and we'd have the massive half a stand flags, and we'd have atmosphere
Remember
like
the
that
flag?
game in,
remember
game out. Yeah.
yeah.
what, the smelly flag, the original one?
Yeah.
The original one. What did it say now? Come on, Trev and the boys, take us
Yeah.
to heaven.
And Trev knew the
that right?
importance of the 12th man, and he'd always make sure we were that 12th man.
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah. The only difference between the two sides on Saturday was the Premier League class of Charlie Austin, says Stephen Cowell. The second I heard his name being branded out, I thought, no, God.
Yeah.
And writing was on the wall.
He's earned a living doing that, hasn't he? He peeled off Colin for the second, and obviously, you know, it was an easy header then for him, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Good cross from there, from Paul Furlong's son,
Yeah.
of all people.
Yeah, it reminds me how disappointed I was back in August, because I know the owners came out and said they went in for Gale, but I think it was common knowledge that Gale was too expensive for the Championship, and if Charlie Austin's going sniffing from Southampton on loan, I don't know why we weren't in for him instead.
Especially with Shadham's going the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
Yeah,
him as
he'd
part
strike
of
a
the
deal. Yeah,
Or either him or even Sam Gallagher as part of the
No,
deal.
exactly. Yeah.
You know, somebody, something back, you know.
Yeah.
Left ourselves short there, didn't
That's
we?
all we can do is sit and wait, matey. Windows open, you know, in what, 2 weeks?
Couple of weeks, yeah.
2.5 weeks' time.
But then how viable is it going to be to get a striker? Because it's the most expensive position to fill, because someone who can stick the ball in the net is gold dust, isn't it? So,
There's even talk of League One players going now for like 10, 15 million. It's going mad.
But then, should we then seriously be looking at these 18-year-olds?
I don't know.
Well,
Well, as I said, Adam George has been banging goals in for fun in the under-18, so I'd at least give him a run out on the bench and see if he can make an impact somewhere.
8 o'clock already, so the first half hour has gone. We've got an hour of the show and of the year to go, of course, because it is the last Tilton Talk Show of 2019 tonight. Thank you. Ask me on this day. On this day? On this day?
On this day,
On this very day.
On this very day.
the 16th of December,
On this very day, 16th of December.
I know we had a birthday because you put that on earlier.
1905.
1905.
Frank Wilcox's hat-trick inspired Blues to a 5-0 win over Nottingham Forest, but the goals turned out to be his last for the club. The inside left didn't find the net again before moving to Middlesbrough. Roy Harper and Billy Jones scored Blues' other goal against Forest. On this day, Wednesday, 16th December 1992, just 139, I'll say that again, just 139 paying spectators saw Italian side Luke Chess beat Blues 3-0 to end their Anglo-Italian Cup campaign.
What year was that, Chris?
Sorry?
What year?
Which one? The second one?
Yeah.
That was in 1992.
What were the team
1992.
called?
Yeah.
In the Anglo-Italian Cup.
The Anglo-Italian Cup. I remember the game at St Andrews. The floodlights went off, and it was February-ish time. It was freezing, proper old cop, and I don't have the programme anymore because we were setting lights on to try and keep warm. it was, and the copper was going up treading out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, and I think there would have been probably 3,000 or 4,000 spectators there. Maybe 600 of us left by the time the lights got on. It took about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. I think there's a certain guideline where you have to say that the match is abandoned.
Okay, yeah.
And we're all singing, put your 50 in, put your 50 in. And the lights came on and Blues came straight out and scored
Fair play.
within literally the first touch of the ball. If anybody else remembers that game.
Yeah,
anybody
Pete
else?
Taylor says he remembers that game.
I don't remember that.
Who,
He
sorry?
says that Pete Taylor. He says
Oh,
they
cracking
had a
memory.
player called Nappy.
Yeah. Well, there you are.
I remember the Arsenal one going more recently in the Prem, 2003, I think it was. And I think they beat us 4-0 in the end. That Arsenal team was an absolute joke because they're that good.
That
But-
was the one where Thierry Henry
Yeah.
got.
But the floodlights went out, didn't they?
Yeah.
For about 15 minutes, I think.
It was something like a New Year's Day though, because I was half asleep hanging.
Mark Spencer says Ancona.
Yeah.
Ancona. If anybody has got a spare programme for that game, I
Anco-
would absolutely love one, to be honest with you, because I know that I remember mine. Well, everybody was setting light to it. Was that cold? It was bitter. It
Yeah.
was horribly cold.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
But yeah, I think after the West Brom game, you know, I didn't come away too disappointed.
No.
It kind of didn't feel like a defeat, did it? Well, it didn't for me.
It didn't. It was just one of them exciting end-to-end
Yeah.
games of football, and
Yeah.
I think you go in with the expectation, especially after QPR, of maybe getting a bit of being the wrong end of a cricket score, and we gave a really good account of ourselves.
Absolutely right.
So I came away, feeling quite proud of the performance
Yeah,
overall.
and me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the players we were missing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not making any
To be-
excuses,
but
but
to be fair, not many people on last week's show gave us much chance anyway. So,
no,
yeah.
no. So if we can play like that more consistently and get everybody on
Yeah.
the pitch fit, and get a striker in January that's going to score some goals.
Yeah, I think the one gripe I have, other than Austin making a difference, is the difference between a manager who's quite well and established tactically and a mastermind, and a coach that Pep is. Because for me, I wanted to see Gary Gardner come on at the same time as Austin, but by the time Gary Gardner came on and we played a bit deeper, he'd already equalised. And I think the second you see Austin warming up, you decide you're going to stick that extra man on in the middle and defend against it. But
Yeah.
Graham Brown was also there. I remember singing "Put Your 50, Put Your 50," and it was so cold, but stayed to the death, hadn't he? I lived up here that time. Yeah, because I remember the drive back as well. Yeah, incredible. And Kev French says that was the invincible Arsenal team, unbeaten all season.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Oh yeah, that was an incredible
yeah,
team.
it
I
was.
bet they wish for that nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Pete Taylor also remembers the Arsenal game. Every time they scored, we just applauded. How good they were.
Have Liverpool lost yet this season?
No,
So they could
Yeah.
could potentially replicate that this year, couldn't they?
they have in the Champions League, but they haven't in the Prem.
I hope
They
they
lost.
don't lose in the Carabao Cup tomorrow.
Oh, so do I.
Mm.
The kids, you mean?
Yeah.
Klopp's not even
Yeah,
there.
that would be unbearable. I think they flew out today, didn't they? And he's left 11 behind. But then you consider the Liverpool reserves, and they've still got Lallana and everyone in there, so, still going to be a side.
Let's hope.
Hopefully.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
So yeah, the Baggies game, good performance, much better than last Tuesday.
Yeah, a lot better.
And I think we can come away with our heads held high, even though it was a
Absolutely.
defeat.
Absolutely.
And get everybody, hopefully now for Saturday, if we can get Crowley back in there, because we do miss him for his creativity. And
Well, at home, certainly, it doesn't come any easier in the next one, does it? Because we've got Leeds.
Yeah.
So if we can give a good account of ourselves like we do against Baggies against Leeds at home,
yeah,
then
You never
maybe
know.
with a bit of rub on the green on the day, we might get a result against them.
do all right against them at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. As long as we don't go down this season, that's
Yeah,
That's it.
season. That's mission
That-
complete.
that's,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's probably realistically every Birmingham fan's dream this year is just to maintain and consolidate our position in this division, and then next year,
Well, the good news is we're closer to the top than
Yeah.
the bottom.
yeah,
Then it's the nature
Yeah.
of it, isn't it? You lose a couple and you want the gaffer out and you're looking at relegation. It's all
stand
doom
that.
and gloom. But then if you win a couple, everyone starts talking in the playoffs.
just can't. I
It's just
can't
how it
That's
is,
what the
isn't
league's like, though,
it?
isn't it,
It's how it
this
is.
yeah. I can't. I don't get this.
No,
B6 mentality. Don't get it.
no.
Anyway,
No.
onwards and upwards. Got to say a massive thank you to Jay and Jack for meeting me at the Blues last week against Queen's Park
Tuesday.
Rangers.
Wednesday,
Oh no, it was
Wednesday, wasn't it?
yes, Wednesday. And thank you for my birthday present. I had a chocolate bar, a Willy Wonka chocolate bar with a golden ticket.
I saw the video of that.
I
Yeah.
got a golden ticket. There's only 4 left
Very good.
You're in the 8 bar, weren't you?
in the West.
Yeah.
Bar 8, yeah.
Yeah, bar
yeah.
8.
Yeah, 2 smashing little lads, so thank you very, very much indeed for that. That's gone into my Museum of Football collectabilities.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, it was lovely. Bless them. Yeah, done that one. Right, photograph. Have we got any more movement on the photograph, Chris?
The ones you asked me to.
This one here, the £150 one.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Just
Yeah.
2 minutes and I'll get that up, so yeah, in a bit.
Yeah, Mick Greaves
That
has
one
said
there.
Albion didn't beat us, Charlie Austin did.
Yeah.
So that one there,
Yeah.
the current bid is for that is for £150. All proceeds, every single penny of it will go to the BHST, Birmingham Homeless Support Team, and they do a massive and wonderful outreach every Tuesday night. So that money will definitely come in handy, certainly this time of the year.
Oh, God, yeah.
Absolutely.
If you've got any goodies, any bags, clothes, scarves, hats, gloves, socks, shoes, boots, sleeping bags, anything that you can possibly give over. The 3 points of call, as always, throughout the course of this year, is here with Mrs. Brown, or the Conservative Club at Chelmsley Wood, or our good friends at Bawdsey Labour Club. Please, please, please donate, and have a look at the PayPal Just Giving page as well, if there's anything you could possibly do on there. Wonderful people. Whilst we're talking about homeless people, Are you ready, mate?
No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not. No,
Don't be.
no,
You're
I
right.
shall
Don't
get
be
that
sorry.
up in a
No,
bit.
yeah, you're right. Okay, you call me when you're done then. You call me when you're done. That's me Wonka bar done. Alphabeti Blues. Here we go.
Is that our guest do it this week?
It is absolutely.
I
yeah.
struggled last week.
Can't remember what the letter was. Oh, it was N and Q, wasn't it?
Letter A.
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 Surname with the letter A.
A.
Well, you met somebody last week, didn't you? Who's going to be up there for it, surely?
Bowlers are right at the top.
Adibola's got to be there or thereabouts for that.
Yeah, Addy Bowler. Can I just say as well, he does coaching in the community for youngsters now as well, because my nephew was there. He
Right.
goes there in the summer holidays, and I always offer to go and pick him up for a word of Mr. Addy Bowler. So yeah, he's coming on. He's
Nice
coming
guy.
on well.
Very nice man. Very
Good
nice
player.
man.
Do you remember his performance at Tottenham in the League Cup?
Oh, absolutely.
When he
Mark Burchell
absolutely-
as well.
Oh, yeah. That one goal he got from the edge of the box was a
stunning.
belter.
So
Okay.
we had a Charlie Adams in the youth ranks a few years ago.
Shay Adams.
Shay Adams as well, yeah.
Trevor Aylott.
Oh, blimey.
Abbott.
Gary Ablett.
Ablett.
Gary Ablett. God rest his soul, yeah.
Bless him. Yeah.
There's a few, isn't there? Let's see what people say.
Okay, just while we're waiting for that, Stephen Cow says this is the hardest league in the world to get out of. I still hold hope. With a good January window, we can make a late push if we can keep in touch prior to the new year. Kev Kelly, why did Pep not man-mark Austin out of the game with his reputation and form? It was obviously necessary.
Yeah.
And Stephen Gill says he thinks we still need a centre-back in January. Alan Wilkes, next season, I'd say, mate, don't think we are quite there this season. No, definitely not.
I thought of you, Chris, when we went 1-0 up early. We went 1-0 up after 3
Yeah.
minutes. I thought, it's going to be 6-0.
Yeah.
So did I. I was already covering my eyes, walking around the kitchen with a scarf on my head.
What was the name of that Argentinian player we had? Did he begin with an A?
Alberto Talentini.
It's his first name, yeah.
Yeah, no. Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Trevor Aylott. Yeah, someone said,
Yeah, still
I
shudder.
still shudder at the thought.
Yeah, Martin Sinsko, nice one. Yeah. Actually, there's not many with A, is there?
There's a few. There'll be a few more.
Yeah.
Someone's just said Darren Anderson.
Oh yeah, he that
He
goal,
did alright.
that equaliser at Liverpool.
Yeah.
I was there that night.
Winner, you mean?
Was it winning? Yeah.
From about a yard.
Yeah. Couldn't really miss it, could he? Old
No.
night.
There's a few if I think about it more. Can't think of any more.
No, I
There
can't.
is.
Yeah.
There is. There will
There's
be.
got to be.
There will be.
I've
These
got those two
people
pics
like
up. I've got some pics up for you, Nick.
that. You've got those pictures.
We've had
Yeah, I've just-
Armstrong.
I've just got the two.
Anybody Armstrong play for us?
No.
Jerry Armstrong, no?
No, wasn't he Man United?
Was he?
Okay,
guessing.
these pictures that are up on the screen right now, I saw on Facebook this morning from a friend up in Blackburn.
Right.
Now, this man does an incredible amount of work for the Royal British Legion.
So what am I looking at there?
These
You're looking at the- on the
that
right
side.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. I can't
And,
really see him, they're a bit small.
He also has a stall on the main street in Blackpool,
Okay.
poppy selling, and does a lot of fundraising. And he also goes to Blackburn Cemetery and cleans all the old war graves, not the
play.
actual stones himself, because they're not allowed to touch them, just
No.
the areas in front.
Fair play.
If there's no relatives left, then this gentleman goes and
That's nice.
and
Nice touch.
sorts them out. Had a heart attack last year, so he's been through the mill. However, he put these photographs on Facebook this morning, and this was written. So last night, while helping the less fortunate people on the streets, we were attending to a lady when these group of lads decided to run off with one of our trolleys full of supplies for the homeless. So we chased after them to try and get our trolley back, but they were too fast. Thankfully, the team managed to trip one of the guys up, which he let go of the trolley. As we were trying to explain to these lads what we were doing, they turned around and said they didn't care and then just wanted to take us round the corner for a beating. So I will put these pictures of these vile men and try to get it shared. The main ones are the ones in the cream jumper and the checkered shirt. Please share. What filthy, horrible, disgusting, despicable, low-life individuals.
Sick people. There are some
We're
sick
talking
people about,
We're
I'm
talking
afraid.
about stealing off the homeless.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
It's a disgrace, isn't it?
Well, I'm sure Matty P listens to this, right? And
And Barrington.
yeah, and well, do you know what? I'm never stuck for words usually, mate. Never. Never. But that is just despicable. Filthy, horrible people. I'd like to tell you what I'd like to do to them, but I don't.
Yeah, we're before the watermark. Or after the watermark, no, before.
You wouldn't be alone.
3-word review.
3 words. I've got the winner.
You've got the winner,
If you give
and
me,
the winner is...
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Maybe 3 seconds if my phone goes a bit faster. Okay.
Did we just do it for one game this week, or was it for both?
We just did it for the because we didn't do a 3-word view the week before, so yeah. Okay, so the winner was from Peter Taylor, not Pete Taylor. Peter Taylor. Striker was difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So true.
totally right. Sally Clay's just said Ian Atkins.
Yeah, of course.
Good shout.
Of course, yeah.
Good shout.
Did he do some assistant managing? At some
He went
he
to
was.
Northampton, I think.
Yeah, he was a manager at Northampton, wasn't he?
Julie was manager at Northampton, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, and he got Alan Ainscoe, Darren Anderton from Pete Taylor. There aren't many.
No.
No, I think you maybe think there's going to be loads, but then they're all first names, aren't they?
Nobody going for Shay Adams
Gary Ablett, we've said that, haven't we?
Yeah, said that.
or Dealey Adibola?
Yeah, and I said we had a youngster called Charlie Adam, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Or Charlie Adam. Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very good.
Bertie Old.
Oh, now we're talking.
That's Leonard.
Proper. Leonard, what a man. Welcome from Australia. All the way down under, mate.
Yeah. Bertie Old. So I want to ask her. Go on.
Sorry, I was about to say that we've got another competition as well.
I was going to just say, what's everyone's best memory from the festive period, Christmas and New Year?
Okay.
So what's your best memory, best blues memory from that couple of weeks in your life?
Walking to St Andrews from Warwick and the game was
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Do you remember seemed to snow in there?
I'm going to say that 1st of December cup tie in the Carling Cup run.
Okay. Well,
At home.
Christmas then, though, was it? I'm talking like Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas
and New Year.
Christmas.
The festive couple of weeks, the winter
Okay,
break.
okay.
My favourite moment probably has to be winning that £1,000 on the half-time lottery against Tranmere on Boxing Day.
Oh, really?
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
that would have been special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't talk about that much.
I gave it away.
I was going to say New Year's Eve when we
Anyway.
beat Blackpool 7-1.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
No.
No?
Memory.
Don't you remember that?
No. I will write it down there so I'll remember it next time.
Do our viewers remember that one?
No.
That was 1994.
Blimey.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And we beat Blackpool at home 7-1 on New Year's
Right.
Eve, yeah. That's mine anyway. I remember beating Middlesbrough at home in the Premier League on Boxing Day.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Esky and Morrison, I think, scored, if I remember.
Yeah. Would they have had the likes of Kuhl and everyone then?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it
Or
was that-
Zenden and...
Yeah,
Paducah.
Hasselbank and all
Hassel-
sorts.
yeah,
Yeah,
anyway,
decent side.
Any Stoke game when Rabbit returned and we smashed them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was last year, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
That was when Bogle got that worldie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
Hey,
Shay Adams.
let's make a new one this year and beat Leeds on the 29th.
Shay Adams, you have... Yeah.
It's got to be the winner, isn't it?
I don't know. Addy Bowler's got the most.
Yeah, difficult.
I think for me it's got to be Addy Bowler, given that he's probably the only one out of all of them to have his own chant.
He's number 9 and
yeah.
Daddy Baller. Daddy Baller.
Yeah, I don't.
But meeting Dealey the other night was a bit nice, a bit special.
Yeah, I met him a couple of times. Yeah, he's a nice
Cracking
fella, isn't he? Yeah.
Cracking bloke.
And I said, Dealey, I've got to tell you the story. I said, my son actually had a rabbit called Dealey Adibola, and I had to make a sign with your name written on it on his rabbit.
I spoke to him in the car park. He was just getting out of his car. I had a chat with him there because I've seen him a few times in the Legends Lounge and stuff. And I got into the ground. I obviously got in through the turnstile into the ground.
Yeah.
This is a few games ago. And I've got to my seat, and he's like walking past me in the stadium. And I said to him, "You ain't lost your pace, have you?"
No. Well, I'll tell you what, there was a game last Easter at home. I can't remember which one it was for the life of me, but after the game, Addy Bowler walked the length of the ground, through the back streets of Digbeth and the custard factory, into town amongst a load of blue noses.
Yeah.
And he was stopped every few yards for selfies and all that malarkey, but he was in good spirits. He was dressed up for a night out. He obviously just thought, I can't be doing the taxi. I'll walk
That's the way
down.
you want it, yeah.
Great times though when he played,
Beautiful.
late 90s. Him and Unlove and people like that.
Any more movement on the photograph?
No movement on
No,
photographs.
so it's standing at £150 currently. We'll sell tonight for £150 if we don't get a better bid.
I will double check.
Just get rid of those filthy scroats off that screen for me, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
Horrible, vile gits. Catch up with Keith at the Jasper Carrot Suite, Saturday, January the 4th, 2020. Now,
That's the FA Cup game, isn't it?
yeah, take your seat in the Jasper Carrot Suite and meet Michael Kiefenbeld when we face Blackburn Rovers in the Emirates FA Cup third round on Saturday, 4th of January 2020. This is off, of course, the Blues website.
I'd sooner
I
have
do
him
to
on the
credit
pitch,
them.
but there you are.
Yeah. This will be your chance to put any questions you may have to the popular midfielder whilst enjoying pre-match hospitality before taking your seat in the COP directors area. All close to you. Close to you, sir. Your package details include drink on arrival, pre-match stadium tour, pre-match 2-course brunch menu, question and answers with Michael Kieftenbeld, opportunity to lead the teams out, match day programme and team sheet for each guest, padded seats within the COP directors area, man of the match, post-match interview. To book your place, the package costs £75 plus VAT for individuals or £260 plus VAT for a family package, which is 2 adults and 2 children for the evening. Book your place. For further information, please contact the commercial team on 0121 772 0101. I can say that without looking at it. Or option 3, email commercial@thecfc.com. So that's quite a good day.
It's incentive again, isn't it? Because obviously it's not the most glamorous of draws against Blackburn, so they're doing all they can to dress it up a little bit. And like I said when I messaged you guys last week, season ticket holders was a tenner a ticket. It was a fair shout, really.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't blame.
No, yeah.
We're going to struggle to get double figures, I think.
You're going to struggle to what? Sorry.
Get double figures in that game, I think.
Well, it's the third game we've got.
What goals you mean?
I'm in spectator.
It's the third game we've got in a week or so, isn't it? Because I think we've got Leeds, and then we're at home to Wigan on New Year's Day, and then that on the 4th. So
Shall we continue this 6-goal thriller all the way through the rest of the season?
Yeah.
You watch a shine to white Gale,
So it doesn't matter.
It'll be like, no.
So no, it doesn't matter what the other
Except for
team
cup
score.
games.
It's 6 goals for Blues,
Except for cup
and you'll
games.
do a show in the nude.
Except for cup games.
But what we'll do is we'll raise money for BHST
Okay.
along the way.
Yeah.
All right? Okay.
Yeah, okay,
So
okay.
the more you take off, the more people have to pay
Right.
throughout the envelope. All we want now is 6 goals between now and the end of the season.
Wigan
In
at home might
any-
be a good
In
shout.
any one
any
game.
competition in any one game, right? Be that extra time as well, in case of cup games.
You really want this to happen, don't you?
Oh, you should have seen my face on Saturday when we
Including
scored after
penalties and
a couple of
shootouts as well.
Do you reckon we've got anything to look forward to in the FA Cup this year?
minutes.
Tom Adeyemi from Kevin French.
Yeah, good shout.
Gordon Astle from Craig Courtney.
Crikey, Craig pulled that one out of the bag, yeah.
Tom Adeyemi was okay, wasn't he, for a couple of years?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he went to Cardiff, didn't he, and just disappeared?
Yeah,
What's happened to him now? Where is he now?
Where did we get it from?
God knows.
Don't
Did we have an Alonso at one point? A youngster?
No idea.
think so. We had an Abina, didn't we? Was it Abina?
I'm going to Google that. I'm sure we had an Alonso somewhere.
Alonso. Not
A
Shabby.
Luso or Alonso.
Aluso.
Aluko.
Aluko.
Sone Aluko.
Sonny Aluko.
Oh, yeah, Darren Ambrose from Paul Bryant.
Oh,
I knew there'd be more.
Yeah.
I knew there'd be more. But this is obviously your favourite player to begin with, eh? I've got to say Dele Adebola's winning at the moment.
Gotta be.
That's Amore.
Yeah.
We are blue, we are white.
I think Linda Enser says, I'll jump on the pitch myself and score. In reference to...
She really wants this to happen. It's not me. It's nothing to do
She
with
just
me.
wants to see me with my kids. I
Can't see
fancy it.
Linda wants this to
I
happen.
can quite understand it.
Richard Hayler's just joined us. Good evening.
Richard.
Stand to attention.
How you doing? Good to have you with us.
Pete Taylor just said I'll clear it off the line.
Could you line up the Tilton hat trick for us, please? As we're 8:25 now.
Are we already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, if
So,
anybody's got any news from the Crystal Palace Brighton game, just put that on the.
How, can I ask the question, is it just me, or does that seem like the least derbiest of derbies?
It is the least
Yeah.
derbiest of derbies.
How's that a derby?
There was a discussion
not a real
on,
derby, I don't think.
on the radio on the way here, and I think it's 45 miles difference in.
It's not a derby, is
It's
it?
not a derby.
Is it Crystal Palace and
Brighton.
Brighton. Yeah.
As soon as we mentioned Chris Brown and nudity, the viewing figures have dropped. Thanks, Graham. 0-0. Still currently
0-0. So have you thought about your
No,
1
thanks,
to 11?
Yeah.
So yeah, I asked earlier.
I've got it, yeah.
I asked Carl before the start of the show what his all-time, since he's been going down the Blues, what your
Yeah,
one
which
to
is
11 would be.
99, yeah. So,
go on then, let's hear it then.
in goal, undoubtedly, Benno.
Yeah?
Got to be Benno. Left back, you'll see the theme is I like a workhorse. I like someone who puts a shift in.
So what gives Benno the edge over the likes of
The
Mike
reliability.
Taylor and Hart?
He was a keeper you could rely on. You didn't have the camp doubts about him. You knew where you
The
stood
camp
with Benno.
doubts.
You knew where you stood with Benno. 9 times out of 10, he'd keep it out of that on sack. Left back, we got Granger.
Yeah.
Right back, I've gone for Quadri.
Have you?
Yeah. Centre back, I could have gone for a few because I've seen Pearce, Bruce, all the ones we had in the Prem, but I've gone for the partnership that was Johnson and Dan because together they were formidable. Yeah. Cup winning partnership as well. Left wing Lazaridis.
Yeah.
Centre mid Savage and O'Connor.
Okay.
Blimey.
Both workhorses, grafters, put a shift in.
It's a savage team, actually. Isn't it?
Yeah.
And then on the right wing, I was struggling a little bit, but I think probably one of my favourite in the era that I've been going down was Pennant. I loved a bit of Pennant out on the right wing. And then up front, you've got the workhorse that is the horse and Gary.
Not a bad side.
Yeah, good one.
There you go.
That's it.
Where do you think that'll finish in the championship now? Win it, wouldn't it?
You'd be looking at automatics, I think.
Well, Gary, I mean...
Different class.
Yeah.
Different class. While we had him, it was a briefest of affairs, but while we had him, it was some next level stuff.
Gary and Lazaridis and Pennant in particular in that team and Savage were comfortably Premier League quality, weren't
Absolutely.
they? Yeah.
I remember our first home win in the Premier League against Leeds.
Yeah, me too.
And Savage celebrated with the Leeds fans at the end of the game. And the stewards were having to wrestle him away for his own safety. It was fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, our friends at Accessi Blues, don't forget Accessi Blues auction. For 2 tickets in the box versus Leeds on the 29th, currently standing at £80.
Yeah.
For 2 tickets. in
Well
the
worth
box.
it. Is that at £80?
That is worth it.
Worth it.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've put a bid on that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well worth it. Well worth it.
Scott Allen from Paul Liller. He's another one.
Kevin Kelly says the Dundee and Dundee United, that's a derby separated by 2 rows of houses.
Nice.
That's a proper derby.
That's
And
a
the
derby.
Merseyside's only a park at the moment, isn't it?
So
Till
they're
Everton
close.
get the new ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wayne Smithy and Bennett, the only goalkeeper in the world to save 2 Alan Shearer penalties. We played
Absolutely.
Newcastle, all that, yep.
I remember that game. I was there that game.
Twice in the cup, can't recall what cup though. I think
League
It was a
Cup.
Worthington. It
was it the League
was.
Cup? Was it the League Cup?
Yeah.
It was the Worthington Cup run that took us to the final.
Yeah.
Right.
We
okay.
beat Spurs away. Then we had Wednesday at home. We beat them. Then Newcastle at home. Then Ipswich at home. And then it was Liverpool in the final.
Kev French says wouldn't call De Gary
right?
a workhorse.
Wednesday and
You wouldn't
Newcastle
call Gary a
might be the-
workhorse? So someone just said they wouldn't call Gary a workhorse.
No, but a lot of the team are. You've got Granger in there, Horsfield, O'Connor in the middle.
You just got him for sheer class.
Yeah, for the class, for the
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
Horsfield could graft and open it up for him, and then he just took it away.
Linda's going to put a 6-0 on every single game, a bet on 6-0 on every single game. All proceeds from that will go to BHST as
that's a
well.
good
It's
idea.
great, isn't it?
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
family.
Very good.
Lovely, aren't they? They're lovely.
Good if it comes
Picture is got 33 minutes to go. It currently stands at £150. That's £150. Could you put the photo of the picture back up, Chris? for us?
Can I just say on that Newcastle game, they say like never meet or never watch your heroes. At that point, being in mutual with the Premier League and us being nowhere near it, I admired Shearer, but that game he went down in my estimations because every time the ball was near him, his elbows were up here. Every single time, and I just came away.
Was it the one when Jono got the winner? Last minute?
I can't quite
2-1 we
remember.
won, didn't we?
Yeah, it was
I think
tight.
Jono got the winner.
An update from Stav. Food is also included in that package for the £80, currently standing at for the 2 tickets, but not alcohol. You have to get your own alcohol, unfortunately. Kev French would have Seb Larson over Pennant all day long.
Okay, yes, fair shout.
I've got to say,
I didn't
so
think
would
of
I.
Seb. I was tempted to say Redmond down on the right
I'd
as
have
well,
Stephen
maybe.
Carr right back all day long as well.
Yeah, it's another good shout.
Right, there
It's
is the
another good
photograph.
shout.
It's back up on the screen again. That currently is standing at £150. That money will be donated to BHST.
It's difficult when you're
as
on
soon
the
as it
spot.
comes in.
Sorry.
And what we're trying to do is raise as much money on this as we can tonight. So if anybody out there's got any more dollars, did you hear that one?
Dollars, yeah.
Richard's listening.
That's for Richard who's watching that, isn't it? Make him feel at home.
Not a hint at all.
Make him feel like he's watching local TV station.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And the money, as I say, every penny of it, we take nothing. We don't take a cut. We take nothing. Zero. Carl's very kindly gone on and taken the photographs. The club's very kindly had them signed up for us.
Yep.
through Roy.
Absolutely.
And this is now half an hour, just over half an hour left. So it's currently standing at 150 UK pounds. So if anybody got to beat that, please do. Please do.
So who we got next? We got Holloway, haven't we, Saturday?
Yes.
Holloway, yeah.
Unfortunately, I went there when we lost 6-1.
One here to debate. Paul Lilly says, if we're not in a position to playoffs in January, wouldn't it be better to save our cash until the summer?
I think a majority of it, yes, but I think we also do need a striker this season. That's evident. So I think if we're going to do one bit of business, we've got to get a striker in, and then we can leave it till the summer.
And at
One
the same
with
time,
pace as
Ken
well.
Kelly has asked fast forward to January 2020, who realistically could Blues pull in as a quality striker to get us over the line and into the playoffs?
See, this is a problem. They're going to be like gold dust, aren't they? So
I like the shout of somebody said Vidra the other week,
Yeah.
and I like the idea of that. Although he's not rapid, he's just a predator in this division. He's not playing at the moment
yeah,
at
true.
all. I've said Glenn Murray before. I know he's not fast at all, but again, it just depends how we play.
Yeah.
The way we play, we need someone with pace, don't we?
Well, that's what this Adam George in the academy is meant to have. By all accounts, he's meant to
Yeah.
be pacey through and through. So I think bring him in immediately, see if he does a job till January, and then
Yeah.
see what's about in January.
Yeah, yeah. Lindsay Phillips has just said Jeff Horsfield's ball is on Saturday night, which I'm going to be.
Yes, you
going
are.
to.
That's actually on my list. So
So
I'll cross that one off
yeah.
there as well.
So
there
I'm
you
looking forward to going to that for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time.
are. What is it then? Explain.
So it's a winter ball that he does for his foundation, and all proceedings go to his charity.
Is it black tie event?
And it's no, it's just lounge suits.
Right, okay.
And it's
Lounge.
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 You get the impression if he could, he'd get away with just having a pair of jeans and a t-shirt
Yeah,
and on a
yeah,
night
yeah,
out. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
And you got a 2-course meal and entertainment. I think they've got like a soul funk band on.
Nice.
So it should be a good night. Casino tables
Absolutely.
and all sorts of stuff going on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Good stuff. Graham Brown's asking, when would I have to pay for the framed photo? Just asking.
When would you have to play? Oh, as
Sort
soon as
it out
possible,
after.
really.
Sort it out
Yeah,
after
but
the show.
you know,
It's still currently standing at £150. I'm going to plug it for the next half an hour, so you'll get fed up with hearing it, but we'd like to make as much back as we possibly can. Stephen Cowell says, would you have Adams back on loan? Yeah, at a heartbeat. Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because he'd turn up in front of the Tilton.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he'd also compliment Djukovic well again.
Yeah, he would. He would.
Imagine him in this team.
Absolutely. he wouldn't have to look far for chances, would he, at all?
It was a shame that we really had to scrape that money in, right? Okay, but we did. That was the
Yeah.
hard, blunt fact about it. But like, could you imagine? We'd be ripping this league up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We really would.
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. But realistically, can you see that happening?
I don't know, because he's had some games under the gaffer down there, but then he hasn't
Come
really.
off the bench last game.
He hasn't really
against
took
West
his chances where he's had them, so you don't really know what the opinion in the Southampton camp would be. Whether they want to give him a bit of time to get used to the Premier League football, or whether they think he's a flop already.
To relegate them up the road.
Oh yeah, that'd be amusing.
But
Am
no,
I
I mean,
harsh or what?
you got the kid.
Am I harsh or what?
You got the kid at Liverpool as well, Brewster, who's not playing,
absolutely.
and he needs game time. So whether
I
he
think
comes
realistically, that's where we're going to do our business striker-wise, unless we've got fortunes to spend. It's going to be these young Premier League strikers that need the game time.
if we can do that like we did a few years back with Nicholas Bentner,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
that would be ideal because it
And
would
let's-
cost us a fortune.
And let's remember, Forsell, one of the greatest. He was a Chelsea
loan.
youngster
On
Yeah,
loan.
absolutely.
on
Yeah,
loan initially.
Yeah,
Paul Lilly, Glenn Murray worth a shout. Craig
Yeah.
Courtney. With the Euros, there will be a lot of fringe players
Looking
want
for
to
game
prove
time,
themselves,
yeah.
Could be interesting. Steve Gill says we're also linked with Ivan Toney. I heard that one today.
Peterborough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been banging him in.
See, that's I don't know how much the top striker in League One would cost, but if it's anything above 3 or 4 million, it's a gamble, isn't it? Because it's
Yeah.
the gap between the Championship and League One is like the Championship and the Premier League.
If you're a League One
Look
team,
at what's happened to Shea. Exactly the same.
by the nature of it though, if you're a League One team, you're not overly in depth with finances, and if you've got someone who can score goals, you're going to put a premium on it, aren't you?
Yeah,
That's the
Kelly
problem.
says Vidra is just warming the bench at Burnley.
which he is. Yeah,
Stephen Cowell's out, Adams back on loan. Yeah, we've gone for that one. Vidra's a good shout from Pete Taylor. Maybe that George lad could get a game in the FA Cup.
Aidan George. Yeah,
Absolutely.
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah. Lindsay Phillips says it's a black and white ball. I missed
Yeah.
that bit. Bought a red dress. Now I have to go and get a black one.
I don't think that's the.
I'd check that out, Lindsay, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it should be all right.
Yeah, and Stav says, see you on Saturday night, mate.
Okay. Look
Glenn
forward to
Murray,
that.
no thank you from Nicholas Wellsbury. He doesn't like the sound of that one. Linda says, me and Sal are also going, so look out for Auntie Linda.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Great Auntie Linda, now she's turned 60.
Quite old, isn't she?
Ivan Toney's 13 million, according to Stephen Gill. 13 million?
You know.
It's the game we're in today, though, isn't it, really?
Well, Zach Tony Parrott from Spurs would be worth a punt if we could get him. Highly
Yeah.
rated youngster at Spurs.
Striker. Okay.
Yeah.
That might be one less of a chance on the academy now. Jose's there. He doesn't like academy, does he?
And Stephen Gill wants Chris Brown to do a naked calendar should that 6-0 score come up. No, it's not 6-0, Stephen. It's 6 goals in any game.
6 goals in
Birmingham
any
City
game.
have to score 6 goals in
In
any
any
game
game.
between now and the end of the season.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember.
yes, how
I
can
don't
we
remember that bit.
Just because you're editing
So
the
it could
show.
be 6-4.
Yeah.
The good news for Mr. Brown is there's only been one game where we've scored 3 goals this season, let alone anymore.
Pretty sad for them.
When was that?
Reading.
Auntie Linda says, Chris Brown,
Another
can you
week.
lend us one of your dresses for the ball, please?
No.
She's having a dig back, eh?
Marcus Maddison from Robert Preston, again from
Yeah.
Peterborough.
There's been a few rumours about him, actually. There's been a...
Is he an out striker, though, or is he more of an attacking...
I'm not sure. I don't know that much about the
Yeah,
lad,
no,
but I
no.
know that the major noise out of the camp at the minute is him and that Rangers goalkeeper.
Fotheringham or whatever?
Yeah, Foslingham or whatever his name is, yeah.
Okay, on to the whole game then. Predictions, please.
It's hard to vote with your head and not your heart. I'm going to go for 1-1.
1-1. Carl.
I'm going to go 1-1. It's one of those places like Preston and that we went to on the away games a few games back where you'd take a point and you'd be quite happy with it.
1-2 for me.
We're going to win.
Yep. Yeah. Chris?
I'm going for a win as well.
What
Would
got?
you want there?
One goal.
6-0.
1-0.
1-0. 6-0.
Hull are always a team that annoy me because we always go into games against Hull thinking they've been indifferent and we can get a result here, and they always bring their A game against us for some reason. It's annoying.
They've got that Jared Bowen, though, ain't they, who scores for fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Kelly says Edward Cheng and Rendon think they will go for the cheap couple. Well, it looks like Edward may not still be there. So we don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Mark Hughes is going 2-1. Could you read some of them out for us, Carl?
Yeah.
Mark Hughes,
We got Mark Hopkins 2-1,
1-2. Yeah.
Graham Haynes 2-2.
Yeah.
Someone's put Quadru over Carr. Interesting. Lindsay Phillips 1-2. Madison 10 million attacking midfielder.
That's ridiculous amounts for League One players.
Craig Courtney 1-2.
1-2 seems to be a good consensus.
Jez Madonu 1-1. Linda 2-0 Blues. Mark Hopkins 2-1 again. Ray Hobro Hull 2-1. Boo.
Ray Hobro.
Keep the faith, my friend.
I understand that, though.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not a good ground for us.
Another 4.
Buzz, Zach, I think we're a bit ambitious here with 3-2. Ambitious from both sides there, really. I don't.
3-2 to Blues.
Second? Yeah.
3-2
Yeah,
Blues.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think either side have got that many goals in them. To be fair. Martin Swinscoe's 2-0 Hull. And finally, Stephen Cale 6-1 Blues. We bloody owed them one.
We do indeed. That was a horrible day. I drove all the way up there and all the way back and lost 6-1. It was a horrible day.
And Leonard from Australia says 1-2 to the Blues win as well. I'll put his down as well. 1-2. 2. Super 6. I'm doing appalling. I'm currently losing 50 quid.
I'm not even in it, am I? I'm not in the...
No.
I must enter next season then.
I think I'm still currently the top talk person, apart from Craig.
Do you do it?
Yeah, I've done it
You
before.
can join the league then.
Can
Oh, so
I?
you haven't done it this season?
I haven't done it this season.
Oh, you can still join the league.
Can I?
Yeah.
But wouldn't I be like miles of points behind though now?
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
no point then, is there?
No point, no.
It's like saying going to the championship now and trying to get
Yeah.
promoted with no points.
I have
Yeah.
a £50 bet.
Yeah, but that's
Every year with my sister. £50 bet every year with my sister. And money goes to BHST.
Okay.
And I've beat her the last twice. And no, she's absolutely thrashing me.
You should.
Me and my
Proper.
best mate had won the
Proper.
season before last, and we stuck £100 on whoever finished highest. And I lost, so I've not played this season in a pure tantrum.
3-0 from to Hull from Benji Smith. Oh dear.
Does anyone do Dream Team?
No.
I haven't done one this year.
Fantasy
no.
football?
Kev Kelly says Nick pay up as your Super Six is a lost cause. And over to a Fat Lady sings. Kevin, sorry, I might just go on a winning streak. You don't know, do you?
No.
You don't know.
It's early days still.
It's
There's
early
still plenty
days.
of
You've got
points
till
to
May.
play for.
Yeah.
You've got till May. The money will be there. Don't worry.
It's what people saying the Premier League title's over. It's not.
No.
No.
I know that it's a big gap, but it's not
Yeah.
over till it's over. Is it? Still loads of points.
Who
to play
gets
for.
nearest for you though, Leicester or City?
At the end, I think it'll be Man City.
Okay, got to press on. We've got 22 minutes of the show to go. Tilton
Yep.
hat-trick coming up next. This is 3 goals where Paul has chosen 3 goals, sends them over to Chris. Chris edits them, and you've got to guess goal scorer and game. Goal scorer and game. Number 1 coming up.
Ooh, I'll turn that one up a bit.
And again.
If you don't look at the screen, you can play because you don't know.
I won't get it anywhere. I struggle every week.
Do it again.
The 10-man double their lead.
The 10-man double their lead.
Kev Kelly says Paul was a monthly competition too, so join in and have a go.
Okay, give
All
us
right.
the. Have you got a
Yeah,
code
I'll
or
give
something?
you the details.
Give us the details. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a go.
Mark Adams says it was Jono.
The last minute. What was the last minute in the? I think he's on about the when we beat Newcastle in the League Cup.
Oh yeah.
Jono's wide-eyed
That
celebration.
that goal wasn't Jono.
No.
Okay, let's have this once more time, please.
Here we go.
Anyone got any ideas? Not one person even attempted.
From that, I'm clueless. I'm as clueless as everyone else.
I'll give a clue. It was during a promotion season back to the Premier League. That's my only clue.
Well, we had 2 of them, didn't we? We had one under Bruce and one under McLeish.
Yeah, and going back to Super 6, where he
200
says it's always
200
worth entering
Bruce,
Super
yeah,
6 to win the £250,000 prize. There is a £250,000 prize on there every week
Okay.
to be won. But
Oh, if you predict, yeah.
You have to predict all 6 scores and the minute the goal went in.
I have done it before,
Right.
but I just haven't done
But
it for a
it's
little
free and there's 250
while.
out for
Yeah,
grabs,
yeah.
I don't think
Anybody?
And nobody's even attempted it.
No.
No. It's a hard one. But...
Have we got them again?
10-man double their lead.
I
Yeah.
think there's only one goal previously that I never got, and that was I think that was Brian Hughes at Stoke 7-0 a couple of weeks
I
back.
remember that one.
Was this the Spurs game? No.
No.
Kevin Phillips at Reading? No.
No.
Oh, Graham Haynes. He's on the right lines.
Yeah.
V Wolves, Scottish striker, can't remember his name. He's got the first bit right.
Oh,
So we now know it's Wolves and Steve Kale saying Gary O'Connor.
I'm with you.
Gary
Terry
O'Connor.
Correct.
Yeah, well
Stephen
done.
Kale. There you go. Well done.
When he went round the keeper and
Well
slotted
done.
it in.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, here's the next one.
Oh yes! Oh yes! And Birmingham City take the lead.
Was that dance?
It does sound like dance.
No, it wasn't.
No?
No.
No.
Oh yes! Oh yes! And Birmingham City take the lead.
No, it's the bloke who does the Blues TV.
It's the guy who does Blues TV, yeah.
Ah. And again, please.
Oh yes! Oh yes! And Birmingham City take the lead.
Gonna need a clue.
As soon as I give a clue, they get
I
it.
never had it with clue.
Straight away.
Never know.
McFadden, no. I think they're still going for the previous one.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the previous one's done.
Yeah, that was my first thought when you said Scottish striker. That's
Arsenal Cup Zigic, Kevin French.
No.
No.
One more time.
Oh yes!
Gardner.
Oh yes! And Birmingham City take the lead.
I think we might have to give a clue for that one.
I'll give a clue. This game, the game that this goal was scored in, was mentioned on the show earlier.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
That's my only clue. Oh,
Fulham last game of the season. Dean.
no.
Wayne Smith.
Yes and no.
Yeah, you've got the Fulham bit right, Wayne. But there you go. Ray says versus Millwall. No.
No. It was against Fulham.
So we've now established it was against Fulham.
Yes, it was against Fulham at home.
So we now know that it was the last
Graham
game of the
Haynes
season.
has got
when we
it.
started.
Duke v Fulham.
Well
Duke
done,
versus
Graham.
Fulham.
He's correct.
Yeah, true.
Blimey.
Wes Harding whipped it in.
Interesting facts on Duke. For nostalgia earlier, I was watching a few of the classic matches on YouTube, and the famous Bolton away, Duke scored in that
Yeah,
one.
he did. Yeah.
Sorry, forgot about that.
Went
Yeah,
on with
into
Randolph's
that.
body, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, last one. Here we go.
It's going to the wire again.
And again.
It's going to the wire again.
It's going to the wire again.
That could be any game with Blues. That's something right.
Yeah. Paul, that's the point of a clue. I know that, but you know, I don't want to make it too easy, do I? It spoils the fun.
No.
It's going to the wire again.
It's going to the wire again.
So it's got to be for a relegation or a promotion or something, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe.
in the meantime, there was no game for Blues women this week. The game was postponed. I think the pitch was
Waterlogged.
unsuitable, so
Yeah.
nothing really to go on for that one.
Probably a relief after we
Horsfield
played on
versus
Wednesday night.
Norwich.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well done, Graham Haynes.
He's top
Graham
form,
Haynes
isn't he?
must have like
He's
a
on fire.
Shazam on his phone or
I
something.
think he has. I think he has. That was Horsfield's equaliser against Norwich in Cardiff.
Yeah, I was there. It was
Yeah,
behind
and I
the
was.
well, we were behind the goal where Cart scored, weren't we? Yeah, beautiful.
Fantastic. What a day.
What a day.
Never played Ipswich in the playoffs, more like the cup semi-final.
What's that?
Do you know, Mark Adams replying to...
Who said we
Mark
never
Adams.
played?
I think it's a private conversation, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Birmingham versus West Ham, Sheffield versus Bristol. No, we've already got that one. It's,
They've all been got now.
All gone.
Horsfield.
All gone.
They've all gone.
Yeah.
They've
All gone.
completed the hat trick.
Fair play.
Well done, everyone. Mainly Graham Haynes.
Yeah, mainly.
A little while ago, we ran a competition, didn't we?
Did we?
At the very beginning of the football season.
Okay, yes.
Asking where Birmingham City would be on Christmas Day. Now, the thread for that has closed. The competition is still live and active, and you've got to go and dig through some archives to find out.
No, it's pretty.
You know where it is?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So on Christmas Day, somebody's going to win a box of goodies.
On your birthday?
Sure are, yeah.
Oh, is it my birthday, Christmas?
Brian's birthday.
Never mentioned it before.
I don't call it Christmas Day anymore. I just call it Nick's birthday.
Nick's birthday.
I say to my daughter, "What do you want for Nick's birthday?"
Yeah.
Nick and Brian's birthday bash.
Me and Brian.
There you
I'm in for that, mate. Definitely. Definitely up for that. So, the competition, as I say, is open. We will still, it's still active, but you can't obviously comment on that thread anymore. So we don't want any more entries for it, right? What is it's there in the archives, isn't it?
Yeah.
In it,
It's closed, so.
and on Christmas Day or thereafter.
On your birthday?
Well, yeah, God, I forgot. Completely forgot. I'm sure Chris will go through and let us all know who has won that. And if there are several people with the same guess, then I dare take it that we will do a draw. Yeah?
Lee Malin had just said that goal Duke scored against us for Bolton was his last goal he scored before his first goal he scored for us.
Yeah.
So he must have gone like... so he never scored a single goal for anybody else
Right.
until he signed for us.
Oh,
After that goal at Bolton.
Oh, that's interesting.
Didn't score again until he played for us.
Where did we sign him from? Remind me.
Burnley.
Burnley. So
He
he never
didn't play
scored
for
up
them.
there.
He never
No, well,
really
he
played,
wouldn't
did
have.
he?
Would have been a Premiers, wouldn't it?
Who?
Who?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay then. Who is this? You're not going to get very long to look at it? That's it. Who's that? I mean, we can see it now, but I'm asking our audience, who was that?
I can't. It doesn't say who the player is, does it? So we
No.
can play.
No.
This is the guess.
Interesting
So it
thing
went from Sheffield
From
United.
1993 to 1998, Niort. From 1998 to 1999, that looks like
The interesting
Chatteroo.
one for me is on to Toronto.
99, Sheffield United.
Celtic to Blues in 2002.
From Celtic.
I would have thought you'd have got.
I've got it. I know
You've
it
got it, I was gonna
is.
say.
I know it is. You don't want me to say though, do
No.
you?
No,
'Cause
no,
it'll
don't
spoil
say
it.
that.
No.
No.
I know it is.
And then on to Toronto.
Yeah.
Give another quick flash.
Wayne Smith's got it.
Who?
Who?
Well done, Wayne Smith.
Yeah, Wayne Smith's got him.
Go on.
And Buzz's
No.
got him.
Oh. What?
Yes, correct.
Olivia Tebley.
That's correct.
Is that our Tebs?
Yeah.
Your dream over Team the Table is.
He was
Correct.
a decent player.
Is that just the one we've got? Is it only the
No,
one?
I've got another one in a bit, but carry on and I'll get it ready.
All right,
Okay.
that's 15 minutes, and it's
Do we know that as
anything
well?
to do with Christmas and football, as it's the last show of the year, 2019. Where have you gone? Anything to do with Christmas and
Yeah.
football? I've got one. Andy Carroll's,
Kevin Ballball.
Kevin Baubles.
Wait, I can't think of one.
You can't think of anything.
I will in a minute.
Hey, our man just Treebly.
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 Do you think of many when you're at home?
Occasionally,
Do
yeah.
you sit there laughing?
Sometimes,
Have a little bit of fun with
That's
it.
what I do
That's
throughout the
That's what
holiday
Mondays
show.
are for.
Yeah.
That's what Mondays are for.
That's it.
Right, anything to do with Christmas and football. International caps. Ooh, Kev French says, who has got the most international caps while being at the club?
Ever. I doubt he's English. I doubt it would be English.
I can give you the least because my granddad used to work at the road with him back in the day. And
Darren Rudolph. Sorry.
That's a good one.
I was waiting for that one. Yeah.
And my granddad almost told me the saying of Gil Merritt getting 1 cap and leaking 6 goals.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Hungary 6-0.
Oh, like that, Slay Adams.
Slay Adams.
That's a good one. Yeah, I should imagine Kenny Burns got quite a few in his day. Played for
Yeah,
Scotland.
Scotland. Yeah, but I think that what the question means is though, how many caps did the most ever caps while they were at Blues?
Yeah.
So not like ever,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lindsay said she's missed Alpha Spaghetti, or whatever it's
It
called.
was a letter
Oh,
A.
it was a letter A, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Santa Cruz.
Steely Eddie Bowlers winning, I would say on that
Santa
one.
Cruz.
Santa Cruz, yeah, Rocky Santa Cruz. I'm struggling now.
Darren Purse Strings. Expensive time of the year, innit?
Oh, okay. Subliminal.
It's a bit of a thinker, this
I
one.
know, yeah.
Okay, I've got another.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
There you
too.
go.
That one's too easy, Chris.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. For you, maybe.
They'll get that in seconds.
Okay. I bet Nick can't.
I won't get it.
No.
Right, Wrexham to Blues, Charlton to
Tree
Hull,
Camp
Derby.
from Lindsay.
Oh, come on. That we had him on one of the hat-tricks the other week.
Shh.
The one you mentioned earlier.
It's a good though. It's good.
Well, it's like some harder ones.
Oh,
In fairness,
do
I
some other
didn't
ones.
realise he played for that many clubs after
Stephen
Charlton.
Gill. Kevin
Stephen
French. Stephen Gill's got him.
There we go. Well done, Stephen.
Kevin French went for Mike Taylor. That's
Yeah,
incorrect.
Yeah.
He ain't doing the Christmas thing saying Mike Taylor, is he?
No.
No.
Yeah, Brian Hughes is correct.
Well done.
We got any more?
No, that's just
That's
those
it.
two.
So we'll do 2 a week from
Yeah,
now
yeah.
on then, yeah?
Yeah.
Two
Who?
weeks.
Oh yeah.
I
love that.
If you could,
Yep.
get the soundbite
Yeah.
off one of the videos. somewhere,
Yes, I've got the there's loads of
somewhere. That,
Yeah.
and then we'll play that obviously before we do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so your last 15 minutes is anything to do with Christmas and football. Anything to do with
I
Christmas
can't
and
think of one.
football?
Horse v Villa. Mark
Willie
Andrew
Bell.
Adams.
Willie Bell.
Willie Bell,
Ex-Blues
ex-Blues.
Willie
fan.
Bell.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
Ben Frosty instead of Foster. Who was that one? That was Jez.
Lee Campers Christmas.
Oh, Mike Taylor had the most caps, Kevin.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Did he?
Northern Ireland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was number one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've got Michael Giftonfield.
Michael Giftonbeld.
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 Yeah, beg your
That's a
pardon.
good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We wish you a Kelly Christmas, says Wayne Smith.
We wish you a Stephen Kelly Christmas.
So where are we on Christmas Day? That will be decided, and wherever position we're in, all those people will be put into a hat for a draw. We're still on £150 for the picture. Would like it to go up.
Yeah.
If anybody's got any extra spare cash out there, there's an amazing one-off, absolutely unique photograph signed by the players, the current team. Holly Lee,
That's a good one.
Holly Lee,
Holly Lee, yeah. Holly Lee.
Mervyn Boxing Day.
Mervyn Boxing Day. Yeah, that's a clever one, isn't it? That's what I've always done there. I can't think of one, you know.
I'm struggling.
Darren Rudolph, yeah, we've got that one. Andy Carroll, we had that one at the beginning. So yeah, it's quite a good one. So this has stopped him in the tracks a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
I haven't even got. I usually get at least one.
A little bit of Christmas fun and frivolity, eh?
Snowman Abramovich. I like that.
That is a good one.
Jack on YouTube says hi. Our friend Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
Hashtag Jack's got friends. That's what it's all about. And
Slay Adams.
Slay Adams, yeah, we've got
Yeah,
that.
we've had that one.
Slade many a
Trevor Francis,
defence.
we've got. Yeah, we touched on this a little bit earlier, but it was a subject that I really wanted to have a couple of 3 minutes on. People leaving early.
Yeah,
The Queen's Park Rangers game, it was like 20 minutes to go. They were
Yeah.
leaving.
I know.
I mean, come on, we're talking 20 minutes of your game.
I know.
You're paid to go.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's it.
I learnt my lesson in 1997.
Was this the Man City game?
Yes.
I stayed till the end.
Did you?
And my son.
Right.
And he goes, look at him, Dad. Look at him. He's going, look at him. I'm leaving. And then we go and score 2 goals in the last
We
in
did
the
it
last
once.
minute and a half of the game.
We did it once there. because we thought that was it. Last minute,
Yeah,
Man City
yeah.
scored. Let's go. Let's beat the rush.
That's it.
And we've never ever done it since.
DJ Candle.
DJ Candle.
Quality.
What about Rowan, Mistletoe and Vine?
Oh, too deep. That's too deep for last thing on
Yeah,
a
I just
Monday
thought
night.
of that, yeah.
Wow. I'm impressed.
gracious
I'm impressed.
me.
Rowan, Mistletoe and Vine.
Crikey.
Carl, thanks for coming in. We've got
No,
5
pleasure for
seconds
having me,
left,
thank
mate. And thanks for the pictures as well. I promise you it'll be well looked after.
Yeah, appreciate
No,
it.
I love
Thank
the
you.
show. I listen every week, so it's
Yeah.
been great to get in and have a little gab with you about all things
Good luck
blues.
with your photography career
So what
as
other
well.
photography do you do?
I just tend to do loads of landscape and urban landscape.
So you
sort of.
don't do weddings and...
No,
bar
it's too much
mitzvahs and-
pressure and all that.
Pressure?
Yeah,
Pressure?
well, you think about it, right? The bride's walking down the aisle with her dad. If I don't get that shot in that moment, I've got to ask her to go back out and come back in. It's not going to happen. So yeah, I don't welcome it. But
I used to kind of relish, but not relish, DJing weddings.
Yeah.
You walk into the room, 7:30, like 300 odd people are going to be there,
Yeah.
and you say to
Pressure,
the bride and groom, "How's everything gone?" Oh, everything's just been absolutely fantastic, you know.
And it's all on you to make it even better.
That last 3 or 4 hours, yeah, you know, you can either make or break.
yeah,
complete
but you
wedding.
understand it, the amount of money people spend on it.
Absolutely, yeah.
They want everything bang on, don't they? But yeah, it's not for me. That I enjoy doing my photography, and I wouldn't want to do it in a pressured environment like that.
No?
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get in at the Blues one day. But like I was saying to you guys off air, there's a lot of sort of red tape with the EFL around getting a licence and getting in. But I'm looking at options and I'm exploring them. And Roy said he'd love me down there, so
That's good. Well, good luck with it.
yeah.
Okay, so from DJ Campbell, we're going to Stephen Eggnog, Mark Latinsel, that's a good one, Kenny Mistletoe, Christmas Pedersen from Lindsay, David Stockingdale.
Nice.
I like that.
I like that.
That's a good one.
That's the last one, yeah. Deck the Jeff Hall.
Deck the Jeff Hall.
Wayne Sproutledge.
Oh, that's a
I was
good one.
about to say we've not had any food related ones.
Good one from Lindsay there. Kerry Marabtree.
Nice.
Yeah. Mel Christmas Eves.
Nice.
She's not that blonde.
Deck the Jeff Hall. Yeah, Kevin Marabtree. That's Karen Marabtree. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Michael Giftenbald, I must say that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so another year done.
Another
Yeah.
year done. Yeah. Crazy,
Innit?
Into 2020.
Yeah.
I remember sitting at school when I was very young, and it just seems like yesterday away like this. And Mrs. Reese, the teacher, was it's a horrible woman. And
Could do with some more teachers like that these days.
Them, rounded glasses
Oh,
that
yeah.
pointed up at
Yeah.
things, yeah,
Yeah.
black-haired woman.
Yeah.
And she was talking about the millennium. I said,
Yeah.
what are you talking about this for? It's like years away. It's 20 years ago now.
I know, it's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Millennium Bug when all the computers were going to crash?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, we're working all over Europe on it.
Everyone's computer was going to blow up, apparently.
And all
wasn't
the
it?
planes were going to fall out of the sky bang at midnight.
It's so funny because my boss at the time, right? I said, "You're in a no-win situation, aren't you?" This is why. I said, "Well, if everything goes well, they're going to make you redundant and say, well done, thank you very much. And if all goes tits up, you're going to get the sack."
Oh, brilliant.
But I literally got the first computer, right? Changed the date on it, watched it, and then didn't do any more.
No.
Fair play.
Didn't bother.
Fair play.
No. And yet some people spent millions and millions and millions of pounds on it.
I know.
The lights were going to go off.
I know.
It was the year I graduated
Armageddon.
secondary school, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it's 20 years ago.
20 years ago, the millennium. Yeah.
21 to 41 for me, just like that.
Oh, Mark Adams, Jack Three Wise Men.
That's the best one.
That is
That's
the
the
best
winner.
one. That's got to be.
That's the winner.
Colin Boyd Mince Pie from Lindsay. Merry Christmas to you all and a Happy New Year from Jez. Thank you very
Likewise.
much.
Yes. And to you, Jez.
Likewise to you as well. Craig Courtney, Mr. Fun and Games. Stephen Avocado Car. Yeah, got that one, yeah. Golly.
Gabriel Jesus, yeah.
Oh, well
Of course.
done. Gabriel and Jesus.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
yeah, two in one there.
Chris Turkey instead of Berkey.
I liked him, he was good.
He was a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Well,
And let's hope come the next show we're in a healthy position and we've had a few good results. And
yeah, because the January window will be
Christmas-
open when we. What date are we coming back, Mrs. Brown?
I think somebody said the 6th.
6th of January will be the next Tilton Talk Show.
So you got 4 games before then.
Well,
Scary as it
if
is.
anything majorly silly happens within that period, I'll do an half-hour shout from home or something. So.
If we beat Leeds 6-0 on
if we beat Leeds 6-0
on the 29th, then there's
we are in here, and Auntie Linda's going to come and sit in that chair as well. There'll be a queue.
We've got 5 games between now and the 6th of January.
Yeah.
5 games. So we've got Hull away, Blackburn away on Boxing Day, Leeds at home on the 29th,
Wigan on the 1st.
Wigan on New Year's Day, and then Blackburn in the Cup on the 4th of
Okay,
January.
it's a difficult time of the year for everybody. Obviously, we've all got families and some of us have got friends. Sorry. And we've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes
Yeah,
of the whole
well-
year to go. We're going to do a little Old Lang Syne when we finish or something. No. Oh, hey.
Just a little present.
I was up for my birthday. I'm overcome with emotion.
Christmas combined, you know, like, cheapskates.
I left yours at home.
It's something he says you never had, and I thought, I'm
Oh,
going to give you that.
man. Look, I've got goosebumps. Watch that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, okay, so that's the pull-out that was in the mail.
It was in the mail, yeah.
From 100 years.
I've always kept it. So.
Wow.
Nice.
See what Birmingham City does to me. Oh, thanks,
Fantastic.
mate. Oh, brilliant.
I
Oh,
just
that's
thought
a
you'd
nice.
like that.
Yeah.
You're showing the camera what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Ta-da. I'm in the right position.
That's it, yeah. You're there. You're
Lovely.
there.
Still got the right pages inside, hasn't it, Chris?
No, that wasn't.
No, nothing else. I don't want the bag back as well.
Brilliant. No, that's really sweet, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. That will go into my. I do have a museum at home.
What's inside? I just wanted to see what was inside.
Oh, you'd love it.
I think one of the best
down
Christmas presents
in
I
1
got was
minute's
my dad
time.
got me a big hardback book of all the Blues headlines
time.
with my name in the front of it, which was quite nice.
Oh, look at that, man. 1920s,
Yeah, yeah.
1970s. That's where I remember it.
My dad always tells me tales about having too much beer at the ground and then falling down the mud bank outside the cup.
So this would have been 2006, yeah?
Yeah.
December the 20th, 2006.
Sorry, I'm not talking to anybody. At
No,
the moment.
no, yeah, it's
It's kind of like a proper made-up vow.
even that's 13 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
look-
young Brucey looks.
I was just thinking
He
that.
don't look like that now, does he?
No.
No, thanks for that. That's appreciated.
That's what a job in B6 will
Well,
do
listen,
to you.
everybody. This is it. I'm sure from Paul, I'm sure from Carl, from myself,
Yeah.
and from Chris. A very, very, very peaceful and Merry Christmas to each and every single one of you. A Happy New Year. Thanks ever so much for all that you do for us throughout the course of the season. I've got goosebumps again. Jeez, I can't do it. You know, I hate it. And thanks especially for all the hard work and effort you put in to help our friends at BHST throughout the course of the year as well.
Absolutely.
All the marvellous work that they do there. The gavel has just come down.
That is the end.
£150, there it is.
Fantastic amount.
It's
Fantastic
sold.
amount.
The picture is sold. There you go, mate.
Brilliant stuff.
And I'm sure that will help a lot.
Do you want the black and white one?
I'm not fussed.
Part black and white or
That's great.
super job? Thanks ever so much. That's really appreciated.
No.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
Museum tonight. I'm overcome.
And thanks for giving me the platform to auction off the picture as well, because the homeless
This
cause
platform
means a lot
is
to me.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Good man.
always open, because the door's always open, Mrs. Brown.
Except when it's closed.
It's
We're having
everybody's
foggy
first.
time till 5 past. It's Christmas.
Yeah, but he'll get told off.
Will it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll
Will he get told off?
Oh, we did it.
Oh, we did that.
What we did now. There you go, £150. Thank you ever so much indeed.
Fantastic.
For the winner of that one. We'll make sure that gets properly packaged and sent off to you, or you can come over and pick it up, or whatever if you're close and local. And this is it. This is it for the year.
This is it for the year.
Yeah.
It's
And
been a pleasure.
as I wrote in my Christmas card to the show, have a blue-min great Christmas.
Yeah, I like it.
One on words, last 15 minutes. There we go. There's another one.
Yeah,
This is it.
yeah, it's been a pleasure.
All over.
Yeah,
I can't believe it, mate. 2019 done.
Yeah.
Done and dusted.
Yeah.
But as you say, we've got five games now before we meet up again.
yeah.
But we'll be in touch. Don't worry. We'll all keep in touch as we always do. And look at this, Greg, mate. Listen, Mark Reeves, love this show, love our club, love our fans. Keep right on. Merry Christmas to all our Blue Noses out there. Lovely. And happy birthday for tomorrow, Jack. Yes, Jack's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Jack.
Happy
tomorrow.
birthday, Jack.
He's 9 tomorrow.
Oh, bless him. Yeah.
9.
9.
And this show was
that's a short
dedicated to. You won't come?
You won't come.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Craig Courtney. May your festive period bring you much happiness. Mine's going to bring you much alcohol. 1-0 to the Seagulls. Ooh,
Okay.
Blimey, 1-0 Brighton, yeah. Jack Grinch from Jez McDonough. We've still got a few of these coming through. Any more? No, that's about it, I think.
I think Dealey Adibola's won the letter A. Is that fair
so
to
we'll
say?
put Dealey in then.
He got the most votes.
In the dream team. Right, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting a great cause again tonight. £150 raised on the night. Carl, thanks so much indeed.
Thank you for having me on. Pleasure.
I know you didn't mind me just calling you
No, I've been called worse to be fair.
Eddie. Eddie Newton. Or Sir Isaac.
Sir Isaac, yeah.
Yeah, good night. He wants his
Good
dinner.
night, all.
Take care.
Good night.
Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, and all that malarkey. Have some fun.
We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? Let's hear you in the car, singing our song, helping and sharing the load. It's worth the point at home when we sing together. We're there at the end of the road. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy